be Union Elite off the tip.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
Bird guarded by O'Neal. And here's Diaz from the arc. MP grabs the miss. And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell is at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And resetting the floor for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills will run the point with Jason Brock at the off guard. MP highlights the wing package with Nathan O'Neal by his side, and Liam Callahan is the big man in the middle. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now here's Brock. He's guarded closely. MP. And a miss there on the triple. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now here's O'Neal. On the wing, Mills. Tipped. MP. Diaz covering. Shoots the three. MP with the steal. On the wing, it's MP. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Left side, Bird. To the left wing. Bird on the wing. To the inside. And he comes up with the deuce.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
To the paint. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Harris shot is off. The High Flyers trailing. Past MP. And he converts the layup.
And they just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
And Union Elite with possession. Mitchell outside. Down low. Robert makes it off the glass.
It might take the whole team to contest Robert. He's that good and close.
Inside. And O'Neal gets it to go. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. MP, he's covered by Harris. Union Elite trail. Bird outside. Takes the three. And it's Brock with the rebound.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
First personal foul. Substitution, Union Elite. Kevin Collins. Christian Walker. Substitution, Union Elite. Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Mitchell. Bird outside. Back to Mitchell. Harris sets the pick to the inside. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris. Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now here's Bird. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. And that gives him the lead.
They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Mills up top, defended by Harris. Pass to Gov, back to MP. Makes the shot, basket number 4 for him in this one. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And this is a game of hot potato. The lead getting passed back and forth.
And you just know that there are going to be a few more exchanges left before this one's over.
And Harris gets it to go. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role. Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Harris outside. And there's the alley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Pass to O'Neal. Now MP. Down low. Brandon Harris with some nice D. Union Elite leading this one. Now here's Mitchell. Now guarded by Mills. Now here's Bird. Back to Harris. That one doesn't go either for Brandon Harris. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Here's Kolish. It's rebounded by Mills. To the middle. Here's MP. Can't get it to fall. And Union Elite with possession. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He's able to find the seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Here's Kolish. Here's Mitchell. Rejected by Mills. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. Union Elite ahead. They lead by 3 and will return right after this break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Oh, impressive work by Callahan, drawing that foul. He has a good feel for how to put defenses in compromising situations.
At the line for the High Flyers, Liam Callahan. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Brock. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Diaz with it. Now guarded by Mills. Man, showing some terrific range.
The answer. Harris wasn't going to let his opponent think they owned the arc.
High Flyers trailing. Past MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
You have to defend better than that, guys. At least put a hand in his face.
Here's Harris. Back to Diaz. Bird outside. Clock at 6. Back to Diaz. Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Union Elite. And you look at both of these teams. Some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him. Unfortunately, we see this all the time. Miscommunications leading to turnovers.
Past MP. There's the 3. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Bird, guarded by O'Neal. Shoots off the step back. The High Flyers grab the miss. MP with the look. And he drops. In the layup off the glass.
And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
Harris outside. The three-pointer goes.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
O'Neal, Bird defending. O'Neal, no good.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Mitchell with it, and now guarded by Brock. Robert from the outside. MP grabs the miss.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
Union Elite trail. Boy, what a battle it's been between these two stars. Harris and MP both doing a great job of finding their shots.
Absolutely. You can see that they know their teams are depending on them for offense. You wonder how long they can shoulder the load like that.
And the High Flyers call time here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Now here's Brock. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to O'Neal. To the paint. Pass to Gov. 6 to shoot. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
Bird outside. Diaz. Back to Bird. There's a screen. For 3, it's Mitchell. Hauled in by High Flyers. Here's the break. Here's Gov. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Here's Bullock. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Passes to MP. And so it looks like the High Flyers will retain possession here.
17.
Both teams making a change here. And time called here. Union Elite.
Timeout.
Bird outside. And Diaz. Back to Harris. Lets it go from deep. On target from long range.
He's such a clutch shooter. He absolutely lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, look out.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's MP. They get it back. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Here's Harris. And it comes off the front of the rim. On the wing, Brock. Back to O'Neal. Inside. MP. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Union Elite leading this one.
2 minutes remaining.
Diaz with it. Pass now to Harris. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
In a momentous moment, Harris, star power, we're watching it rise. Steadies himself to compete in the clutch.
Count it from distance.
Someone must have gotten their signals crossed if he winds up that wide open in three-point range. I'm sure that was not the game plan.
Here's Harris, covered by MP. And there's the call on O'Neal.
Nathan O'Neal.
That is his first foul of the game. And Union Elite has possession. It's a one-point game. Pass to Harris. Now Bird, guarded by MP. Now here's Brock. Back to Mills. Now Brock. MP left side. Just 5 on the clock.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
Sweet move. Buries it.
Big-time basket by Harris. Showing he's not afraid of the moment.
MP outside. On the wing, Brock. Mills. Here's MP. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the high
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now Diaz. 4 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Harris. Now covered by MP. Poked away. And it's stolen by MP. To take the lead. Yes! And time called here. Union Elite.
They've got enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. They're in good shape here. Shot clock's off, but still enough ticks left on the game clock to run a normal play.
Harris outside. It's good. He needs true contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that one misses. So a close game sees Union Elite